Recording start will.
A warm good morning to our respected teachers and my fellow partners. My name is Sanskriti Sah from same 3 Department of Botany, Honors of HMM College. Today I am here to present my SCC project on topic role of avenue tree in relation to human welfare. My contents are intro to avenue plantation, how avenue trees gives benefits to human beings and environment. Um, there is some basic rule for avenue plantation and uh, some list of avenue trees which are healthier for humans and environment, and why there is conservation for avenue trees, and there are some basic strategies that how could we conserve trees. And lastly, I will be dealing with the whole text summary which is conceptualized in conclusion. Mm. So without wasting time, let me give a quick intro to avenue trees. The word avenue simply means a broad road in city or town which have trees along its side. So generally, avenue tree means landscape tree. Avenue trees are planted in roadside, highways, garden and parks, and sometimes in railway lines and unused land. Uh, why we should plant avenue trees? Well, there are so many purposes behind this. As such, it provides shade, control pollution, and soil erosion. It also, beside this, it produces timber, gives aesthetic beauty to a certain environment, and most importantly, it conserves our biodiversity. If we will see its history, this concept of planting along roadside is not a modern practice. In ancient world, this plantation was practiced by Buddha bhikshuk. In present century of globalization, it is very much important to plant such trees more and more. This avenue plantation look more beautiful when both sides of pathways are planted in same species of tree in a symmetric way. If we will see how avenue tree gives benefits to the individual, living organism and environment. If we will see due to climate change in present situation, there is an increment in temperature. So avenue tree acts as a natural air conditioner, purify air by filtering pollutants, dust particles, and maintains the sequence flow of water. Avenue tree is beneficial to both the living organism as and ecosystem. If we will see in um, in sunny days, um, due to this roadside tree, its flanked branches provide cooling shades to long-running vehicles and to walker tourists. It also gives protection to pedestrians from thunderstorm. Trees like neem, silk oak, mahua, arjun can tolerate sound waves which act as a barricade over long distance and thus no energy left behind the air. So it also helps in noise. Also helps to reduce noise pollution. Uh, Roadside tree prevents soil erosion and protects signboards. Um, Deep roots of tree help to hold and stabilize bank material, which ties soil layers together and prevents side burns. So road accidents are avoided during rainy season. Except this, it prevents soil runoff and conserves soil by getting eroded, and the nitrogen fixing bacteria which is associated inside the roots thus maintain the nitrogen level in the environment. Trees like mango, saptaparni, sesame, banyan, semal, etc. absorb small particulate matter from atmosphere which reduce air pollution in urban areas. As we all know that during photosynthesis, tree gives us oxygen and absorbs carbon dioxide from air, which purify our biosphere, and thus it also protects our environment by global warming. Besides cleansing environment and benefits to human, other benefits of planting the roadside tree is for aesthetic purpose and attracting birds and insects. Ornamental trees, flower and fruits attract birds and insects for nectar and food. Uh, Before planting this avenue tree, uh, one should uh, one should keep in mind that a selecting species should be chosen for plantation of avenue tree. Firstly, the tree must hold high volume of soil so it could support tree at maturity. The plant must improve soil quality. Before planting avenue tree in roadside, they should be planted at a particular interval or in a gap so that other trees get enough space for further growth. According to the climate and environment, a certain species of tree should be planted um, according to the uh, according to the environment. One should regularly check the branches and prune it so the trees branching in the crown shape. Long lifespan tree should be selected as avenue so it could bring some impact in industrial areas. Other uh, Others rule is that the tree which is selected for avenue plantation should be fast growing, have straight trunk, and they should be non-thorny. Here are some few list avenue trees that are healthier for human and environment. Firstly, we will see some trees which can tolerate dust and smoke. Their leaves and branches, uh, trees, trees like Saptaparni, Sesam, Banyan, Semal, Mango tree have have the tolerance against dust and smoke, as their leaves and branches absorb the dust particle from the environment. First tree is Allostonia scolarensis, which is commonly known as Saptaparni or devil tree. It belongs to the family Apocynaceae. It is originated in tropical and subtropical Africa, Central America, Southeast Asia, Polynesia, and Australia. This tree is an evergrowing. This tree is an evergreen tropical tree and can reach up to the height of 40 meters. It is suitable in nature and it is easy to cultivate. If we will talk about its uses, it is used in the manufacturing of pencil. Its wood are light-weighted, which is used in making coffins. These trees have so many medical properties also. Second is the Dalbergia siso, which is commonly known as sesame or Indian rosewood. It belongs to the family Fabaceae. It is native to Indian subcontinent and southern Iran. This rosewood is a fast-growing and hardy deciduous rosewood, which can grow maximum 25 meters in height, and its diameter ranges between 2 to 3 meters. This tree has so many economic importance as it gives timber. Its wood is used as a fuel. Uh, this tree is selected in tea plantations as it gives shade tree for tea plantation. It gives the finest cabinet. Due to its hard wood, it have a long-lasting durability. It is also used in teeth brushing. Third is the um, third tree is the Picus bengalensis, which is commonly known as banyan tree or bird. It belongs to the family Moraceae. It is originated in Indian subcontinent region. Banyan tree is a large, fast-growing evergreen tree which can reach up to the height of 20 to 25 meter tall. Uh, its leaves, crown, and branches spread up to 100 meter, which give a canopy shape to a tree. It has a cultural significance. This tree is said to have been used as the tree for achievement of enlightenment to the 24th Buddha, which helped him to give knowledge. For that, this tree is also known as Bodhi tree. Uh, Besides this, this tree provides latex. It also boosts immunity. It can be formed as a good bonsai. This light-weighted wood resists water. It is also widely cultivated as agroforestry. Fourth tree is Bombaxiba, which is also commonly known as silk cotton tree or semal tree in India. It belongs to the family Malavaceae. It is native to temperate and tropical Asia, China, Bhutan, India, and Nepal. This Asian tropical tree has a straight trunk and its leaves are deciduous in winter. It can grow an average height of 20 meter. When it is old tree, it gives up to 20 meter in wet tropical areas. If we will see its uses, it is used as a herbal medicine. Its flower buds is used as a spices in culinary. Its light wood is used for making furniture and boats. Now we will see trees which can tolerate noise pollution. Fifth tree is the Azadirachta indica, which is commonly known as neem tree or Indian lilac. It belongs to the family Meliaceae. It is originated in Indian subcontinent. Neem is a fast-growing evergreen tree that can reach a height of 15 to 20 meter and sometimes up to 35 to 40 meter. If we will see its uses, neem has so many medicinal properties, but it is famous as in Ayurvedic herbs. It also controls pests and disease. Its essential oil form polymeric resin. It is also used as an insect repellent and in fertilizer, and in soap industry also it is used. Sixth tree is Grevillea robusta, which is commonly known as Rupaceae or silk oak. It belongs to the family Proteaceae. It is native to eastern coastal Australia, growing in riverine, subtropical and dry rainforest. Silk oak is a fast-growing evergreen tree with a single main trunk growing to 5 to 40 meters. It is widely used in manufacturing of furniture, cabinetry, and fences. It also tolerates pests and is used as insecticide, pesticide. It also forms an attractive landscape design. Seventh is a Maduka longifolia, which is commonly known as Indian butter tree or mahua. It belongs to the family Sapotaceae. It is originated in Southeast Asia, Central and North Indian plains and forests. It is a subtropical mixed deciduous tree that can grow approximately 20 meters in height. It is in subtropical India. It is consumed as an alcoholic beverage. This tree provides a fuel oil. It is also consumed in cold and cough. It is in In tribal area, it is considered as a holy tree because of its usefulness. It is a Terminalia arjuna, which is commonly known as Arjuna tree. It belongs to the family Combritaceae. It is native to subcontinent India and Sri Lanka. This tree, a large deciduous tree with spreading crown and drooping branches, it grow up. It grows up to a height of 20 to 25 meters tall. Uh, it its uses is it is used as in an Ayurvedic medicinal property. It have a antimicrobial and antioxidant properties. In economic, if we will talk about its economic uses, it is used in plywood making and tannin. It also yields tannin. Now we will see tree which can tolerate sulfur dioxide pollution. Ninth tree is Albizia lebec, which is commonly known as Ceres or East India walnut. It belongs to the family Fabaceae. It is originated in Indo-Malay, New Guinea, northern Australia. These trees are widely cultivated in subtropical and tropical region and can grow up to the height of 18 to 30 meters. It is used in environmental management and it provides forage to cattle and horses. It has medicinal property and it provides a wood. 10th is Polyelthia longifolia, which is commonly known as Devdaru or false Asoka. It belongs to the family Anonaceae. It is native to southern India and Sri Lanka. This evergreen tree can grow up to a height of 10 meters. Its leaves are used in ornamental decoration during festivals in South India. It also manufactures pencil boxes, matchsticks. Its oil can be extracted from its seeds and it possesses antioxidant and antimicrobial property. 11th is Elianthus excelsa, which is commonly known as Maharuk or tree of heaven. It belongs to the family Robaceae. It is originated in India and Sri Lanka. This tree is a large deciduous tree which can grow up to a height of 25 meters high. Its uses are that it prevents soil erosion and runoff, bark and leaves, and are consumed for medical purpose. It provides fodder for goats and it traps suspended particulate matter which purify the atmosphere. 12th is Quercus pelluris, which is commonly known as pink oak or swamp Spanish oak. It belongs to the family Fagaceae. It is originated in eastern USA and southeast Canada. Pink oak is a medium-sized deciduous tree which can grow up to 80 to 22 meters, and its trunk have 1 meter diameter. Its uses are that it is a fast-growing and it's a pollution tolerance tree. It is used for general construction. It provides a firewood. It repellent bugs. It is also popular for its ornamental uses. If we will talk that why there is need to for conservation. Avenue trees form an important role not only in designing the landscape but also a it survives long after its decay and left in gardens and parks. During last 18th and 19th century, these trees are now over mature and their decay has created a bad impact on the present situation. So it is important to conserve this tree. This could be done by repairing the old tree by replantation. For this, there are so many schemes by planters and techniques which should be informed in the process. An avenue tree has a life expectancy of at least 200 years and demands a long-term approach. So its conservation is important. Whatever approach is taken, an accurate record of the avenue before work begins is of value in the short term and for the future. There are so many strategies for conserving trees. Education. Education, like we young generation of society can gather information about tree protection from forest rangers, horticulture, landscape architects, and secondly, production or commercial forestry. It is a plantation of useful tree and serve for meeting the commercial requirement without disrupting the natural forest. Generally, it includes social forestry, urban forestry, agroforestry, and production plantation. And thirdly, we should observe wood production. That if we will see the demand, the demand of in economic, if we will see there is a demand of timber and fuel wood. So we could minimize this timber and fuel wood and replace this by the alternative sources such as biogas, natural gas, etc. should be made available. Tree preservation should be done. The old tree should be preserved for the future environment. The tree preservation organization work to preserve and protect one tree at a one time. Uh, Forest for Life. Um, The association World Wildlife Federation provides information about tree conservation and the importance of forests and how we could protect trees. Lastly, if we will summarize the whole text, we can see that avenue trees are planted in urban areas for various purposes, including tree shade, climate stabilization, it absorbs heat, it beautify the environment, and especially it acts as a greenery sources. Plants are filled with people's physical and mental health. In urban plantation, it is concerned chiefly with environmental improvement, removal of atmospheric pollutants, it controls noise pollution, and it modifies microclimate. Good avenue tree comes from single uniform batch of same height and width. Avenue tree cultivation focuses on growing varieties of trees that are suitable for planting along avenue roads, streets, but also in parks and gardens. Ultimately, we can say avenue trees are cheaper and positive way to preserve and improve environment. Here are some sources. Lastly, I would like to express my sincere thanks of gratitude to our head of the botany department, Dr. Madhusri Das, who gave me the golden opportunity to do this wonderful project work on role of avenue tree in relation to human welfare, under whose guidance I have been able to complete this task. Secondly, I would extend my gratefulness to the Dr. Soma Ghosh, Principal of Hiralal Majumdar Memorial College for Women, and to all the teachers of Botany Department for providing with the consultant that was required, which also helped me in doing a lot of research, and I came to know about so many new things. Lastly, I would like to thank my parents and friends who knew I was working on this project. Their support and motivation helped me a lot in completion of this work. Thank you for having your kind patience. Have a great day ahead.
Thank you, Sanskriti.